We're going through it today. I do too much with the light today. David! I'm good, David. How about you? My live has been giving me problems, David, but we will see how it's going to go. I'm good, baby. How about you? I have a few questions today for everybody. You look tired, really? You think so? I am. I think my eyes are just really tired. I'm not as tired as I would think I am, but I think it's just my eyes because I had a long day in the sun, walking around in the sun trying to get my taxi. Oh wow, it's on 17. I wonder if it's cold. So I think that was it, David. What is good? Hi, everybody. So David, yeah, I've been walking around. You think I need a nap? I definitely need a nap. After my live, I'm definitely gonna go to bed early. I'm gonna try to get to bed around 8 today, David. So now it's 6:22. So by 8, I want to be fully tucked into my bed. That's the plan, David. So that is the plan, Mr. Davey Dave. All right, I actually have a bunch of questions today, which is good that I'm just prepared today. I'm South African. How about yourself? I'm from the south of Africa. Have you been? Have you been to South Africa? Have you been? Ooh, maybe if I do it that way, it might work, right? My light's been playing games, guys. My light's been giving me ups and downs. Ups and downs, and yes and no's. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? Yes, I'm not gonna do too much today. I'm gonna throw this light away. Oh, she looks so cute and beautiful at 38 years old and possibly still growing and you need a nap. I do need a nap, David. Thank you for telling me I need a nap. Thank you for making it clear that I need a nap. Russ, feels to me like I'm running a ghetto operation. Feels to me like I'm running a ghetto operation. Is this a ghetto operation? Am I running a tuck shop right now? I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry that you're part of my tuck shop operation. But thank you for sticking around, though. I'll be figuring it out. Because once I have my camera and everything set up one day, and I have like A1 type of recording material, and my mics are, you guys are gonna be like, we were there when she was struggling. We were there when her audio sounded like she was underwater. Like we were there when she literally sounded like she was about to drown because we couldn't hear anything. We were there through it all. So thank you guys for sticking with me while we're figuring it out. Well, one day we're gonna have A1 everything. Right now, we are starting from the bottom. This is literally starting from the bottom. This is where we're at. We are starting from the bottom. Okay, so nobody can one day say, "Oh no, we started from the bottom." You guys were right with me here while I was figuring out my lighting. You were here when we had like a rinky-dink light, where we had our sound was messed up. You guys were right here with me. So one day when we make it, because we're gonna make it, kids. We make it one day, and then we're like, yeah, we were there. We know she went through it. Right, let's read some of these comments. Somebody saying, I got 2 likes. I got 6 now. Hey! All right, let's go. How she looks so cute and beautiful at 38 years of young and possibly still growing, hopefully. And you need a nap. David said, I need to take a nap. He said, I look tired today. And I am. Hey, Russ, you're looking lovely. Oh, thank you, Trevor. Russ, good evening. How was your day, Miss Denise? I had a long day. Like, essentially, remember yesterday we were planning my lessons and you were like, yeah, my manager said, or our head teacher said, if you're done with your lessons and you can essentially go home earlier. He switched up on me. He was like, no, we don't really say that. And me and half of the other teachers are like saying the same exact thing. So essentially, we lesson plan for the whole week without it having to be the case, but that's okay because we prepared now. Looking at the bright side as always. But I'm good. How about you, Russ? Hi, Robert. I have all my people here today. What's good? Hello, beautiful. Hi. I guess I should have known, by the way. You parked your car sideways. First of all, I don't have a car, so we just not even get. All right. Greeting from Scotland. Hello. Okay, we have Scotland in the building. We have the US in the building. We have SA in the building. What's good? The wind. The wind. We need an update, girl. We need an update on your date. How did it go? We need an update. Update us. This is old school. I'm telling you, Robert. This is how you know. We're figuring out the light. Things are falling. Our audio. My live keeps getting interrupted. We are going through it, but I'm telling you, when I make it one day, I'm going to say it. I had my people in my corner with me. They were there when my thing kept switching on and off. That's gonna be my speech, my famous speech. I had my day ones with me. They were there when my light didn't work. They were there when my audio sounded like I was underwater. They were there when everything was falling apart. But look at us now. We made it, kids. I promise you, that's gonna be the speech. Trust and believe. Trust and believe. That's gonna be the speech. So it's okay. It's okay right now. We're gonna get our audio right. We're gonna get our entire lives together. Let's read this comment. Okay, I have to go back up because I've missed a bunch of them. Okay, oh, you guys, oh, wow. This is old school. That was the last thing Robert said because Robert, you're in the thick of it with me. We were here during the two streams. They were there during the Timo streams. We felt like we were just never gonna make it, but they were there. They were sticking with me. Where we had two people on the line. That's gonna be the acceptance speech. Promise you. But we're gonna be there when it's A1 production. Thank you so much, Black Cleo. Thank you. Appreciate you. How are you? What have you been up to? I'm good. I had a long day. I'm not gonna hold you. It was a short day academically, but because our Uber essentially took an hour to get to us, so my colleague and I were traveling in the heat. It was a bit of a challenge, but nonetheless, we had a good discussion about our lives and everything else, and it turned out to be interesting. I have a whole list of questions today because guess what we're gonna do? We are Timo streaming right now. Okay, right now we're Timo streaming. We might switch up again in the next 5 minutes. Our light might fall again. You guys might hear like it feels like you are underwater right now, but it's okay because one day, when we make it, we're gonna say, "Remember those nights?" Right. So do have a list of questions though, but before we get to that list, because one thing I want for us to be like this, I want essentially for my lives and for you guys who are here with me and enjoying the space with me, for it to feel like, we're having a conversation. Although I always tell you guys, none of this should ever replace real life. Like if you have loved ones next to you, put down your phone and have an actual conversation. Go and take somebody out for dinner tonight. Go and hang with a friend. Go and call that really cool person that you like to hang out with. By the way, reminds me, the wind, update us, please. So yeah, but I do have a list today, the wind, about modern. My patience are gone now. I'm not gonna hold you. I get it. We have a budget. I understand we are working with a budget. I get it. But good Lord, good heavens. Okay, we cannot be switching off every 5 minutes now. Come on. I understand we are working with the budget. I understand. We are working with the team of budget right now. I get it. We do what we gotta do, what we have. But every 5 minutes? Okay. Ooh, let's go. Cute. Oh, thank you, Andrew. And you guys are saying so many things, and I have to go back up. Bye bye, Davy. See you again. You're very beautiful. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I can tell by the sky. We stay in the same area. You're not in Montana. Let's start there. No, I'm in Thailand. Denver. I'm in Thailand. So definitely not in Montana. I already got you. Oh, thank you. Did you subscribe? Thank you for subscribing. Right now, I was telling my people, we are in the thick of it. Like, first of all, my audio is not good. Because one thing about me, we live the life that we can afford. One thing about over here, we live the life we can afford. So I wish I have A1 recording stuff, but I don't. Okay. We keep switching in and out. My light decides to fall off whenever she wants to because we don't have a prop top right. So the production is a little questionable right now. Okay? It's giving low quality right now. But one day when we have proper recording stuff and we can hear each other clearly and there's like a really beautiful, all the lighting is, and we're gonna come back and we're gonna say, remember when we had those nights? Because I do kind of feel sometimes it is these beginnings that make it a bit more, that make it better. Are you guys also like that? Where you're like, man, do you remember those days when we used to start at the bottom? So yeah. Thank you all. The person going down with the likes, I appreciate you very much. From the Netherlands. Hi from the Netherlands. Where are you from? I'm South African, but I live in Thailand. Um, bye bye, David. I'll see you in the next one. Excitement. All right. I'm doing good this morning. That's wonderful, Russ. I'm happy that you're doing good. Russ, it's morning time for you. You're on your way to work, right? In due season, you're gonna be my babe, I swear. You're the one who said you live in Montana. I don't do long distance, babe. Okay, here we go. So one of our friends, she went on a date, okay, the other day. And she says she's going to report back to the baseline when she's back. And this is her update. She said, it went really amazing. Like, he's such a nice guy. And I was like, can a man in this generation be so good? I guess he can. What did I tell you the other day? Just because the dating pool is the way it is, and everybody's like it's septic, people are pooping in it and peeing in it. If you are in the dating pool with all those beautiful intentions, there must be a man out there, if not several men, with those same values. And I hold on to those beliefs. Yes, I know dating is trash right now, and everybody's doing what they want, and it's like a big sex fest, and everybody's just down for casual stuff. I get that, but there are still people looking for love and genuine connections and wanting to be bold and wanting a family, wanting one person they could love and hold on to for the rest of their lives, that understood loyalty and kindness and all those things. And that, my babe, is my focus. And it looks like you are living right in that. So I'm so happy for you, honey. Wishing you nothing but the best. How much do you pay for the apartment? Ooh, Andrew. I'm gonna say this much. We know how people spend money on different things. When it comes to where I stay, I'm willing to pay a little bit extra because I believe that where you stay, this is your space. When the world gets heavy, when the world gets too much, you get to come into this space and it gets to be a place of peace. You know what I mean? So the only thing I'm gonna say without saying too much is that I do spend a little extra on where I stay. But I'm a teacher, so I don't know if you know what that means, what that would translate to, but I'm a teacher essentially, so yeah. This is why we get Timo stuff going on, but it's cool. Hope that answered it somehow, Andrew. You're cute. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Liam. From Turkey. We got Turkey. We have the Netherlands. I think somebody said earlier on, where was that place? I was like, it was another place. There was another place that I didn't see in the live in a while. Oh, you and Leo. Okay. Oh my God, my parents just came to visit after months. So I got to go by. No, go and spend some time with your loved ones, babe. That's my whole thing. I tell you all the time. You can see me again. Go and spend some time with your family and send them lots of love and put down phone, girl, and be with them and love on them, especially the loving people. You are cute. Thank you. Tante, what's good? Turkish. Okay, so we have Turkey, we have the Netherlands, we have Montana, I think. We have the US, somebody. Montana is in the US, is that all right? The simp epidemic is out of control. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you, Ronald, I love a simp. I love simps. In this world where you guys will call simps, which are basically just genuine men who are treat women with respect, you call them simps. Send all the simps this way. I'm okay with the simp because we live in a generation where men think if I treat a woman with kindness and love and human decency, then that makes me a simp. No, it just means that you are an actual human with respect for other people. So the simps are welcome. I love you too, Ivan. You're very cheerful. Oh, thank you. Life back to normal. Yeah, life is definitely back to normal. I mean, I'm full time teaching again. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me now? Like, is everything okay now? I know we've been switching in and out and in. Fine wine there now. What's good? Just let me know if you guys can hear me now. It's like is my background fake? Anybody that would like to maybe attest to that part? And you want me to throw something against the window so you can hear it's an actual window. But then again, I don't know what to tell you, babe. It's not fake. And you can see lights back there. Hopefully, you can see the lights flickering back there. Do you hear some of the? I don't know what you want me to say, baby. Hi, Leo. Attractive pink flowers. You have a pretty face. Thank you. Yes. In the future, we will talk about this moment of struggle. Robert, do you understand what I'm saying? When we're on those stages, okay, we're not that intense, but when we get to that place where we're like, wow, we are monetized finally, or things are getting better for us, or wow, we can actually afford to get a mic if something breaks, and we're gonna remember these moments, right? And so this is why it's okay to start from the bottom. I always tell people, live the life you can afford. Going out and buying things on credit so you can put up a persona when you can't afford it, I can afford that right now. So I'm okay with my camera. I'm not okay with it. You know what I'm saying? But stop fooling and figuring it out. And then you guys like, we can't hear you. It sounds like you're underwater. Or no, we can't hear you. You're glitching. I'm okay with the I'm okay with the build. Like I'm okay with starting from the bottom. You know what I mean? Like, and building your way up gradually until you get to that place. I'm definitely fine with all of that. Okay, so now the night sky is. Can somebody see that it's changing? Um, so yeah, I definitely agree with you, Robert. This is much more romantic, right? I feel like it's, and I think this is sometimes what I've heard so many people say, that a lot of people that say that, oh, I've now made it, and they are now in a place where they have money or they have a level of success. So when people would say, oh, I miss those moments when I struggled because I felt like that was more real. Because unfortunately, what I've also realized as you're climbing this ladder, and hopefully for those of you who have great success, maybe you guys can attest to this, the kind of people that, are also not as genuine. You know what I mean? And people are not really there for the right reasons, and it becomes fake and it doesn't become real. But these moments, but one thing I hope for, and I will continue to hope for, is that you guys would know that um, I will try my best. But then also my personality. A lot of things don't impress me. Like the same energy that the 17 of you are getting right now, hopefully 200,000 people would also get that same energy because I'm the same regardless, So I have a lot of questions tonight. Where are you? And I also have a list of questions tonight for us to interact with. So look how prepared I am. If nothing else, I'm prepared. If nothing else, I'm prepared. I have a whole list today. Okay. So we're gonna go through these questions and then we're gonna answer some of these questions because it's gonna be a two-way street, right? We're having a conversation. It's like a salsa dance. Like I'm gonna answer it from my perspective, and I would hope that you would like, if you want to, you would answer those questions back to me as well. Where are you from? I'm South African. I am African. I'm from the south of Africa. Internet hating on you. The forces are trying, Russ. The forces are trying. But as long as we show up, as long as we show up as authentic as we can, what lands will land, and what's meant for me will be mine. So yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. Sensations in the back. Yeah, I think this also because the day is changing, right? Um, did you say witches? What about witches? Hello, lady. Hello. You're beautiful for real. Thank you, ma'am. How will it happen? How will what happen? Will things get better? That if it's meant for me, it will happen. And if it's not meant for me, it will just be here. And and you know what's funny? Right here is perfectly fine too. Right here is such a good time too. So even if we never grow, and even if things never get better, this right here is a pretty good place to be in. And so I'm content already. And so yeah. Of course, we always hope for better, but I'm happy. Right here is okay too. Uh, John, that's your view, baby. Over here, I believe in positivity. I believe in putting in the work and hoping things will get better. But you are saying things are gonna get worse. That's your perspective, baby. Over here, I have it's positivity, it's love, it's putting in the work. So your opinion always welcome. I always say that. But to think for a second that that's gonna be my reality based on your limited perspectives on me, sweetie, that is you and you alone. But over here, I believe in beauty. I believe in growth. I believe in better things will be on the way. And if it's not meant for me, it just won't be, you know? Can you guys see the lights coming in? I love that. Okay. Okay. Um, you got laid off. You're gonna be okay, Russ. Russ, you're gonna be okay, baby. Sometimes, let's take a moment. Um, and first of all, I'm very sorry that you lost your income because essentially when we have an income, it does create a sense of ease. It makes life easier. And when that rug is pulled from underneath you, you can definitely feel hopeless been there before. But one thing that I do know is that when you do your part, you get back up. Take a moment. Take a moment to be unhappy about it. Take a moment to be sad about it. Honor the fact that that stability was taken away from you, right? And then you get back up. You put your resumes back up there. You get up every morning. You get yourself dressed, and you go look for another job because they will never keep you down. If you have a warrior spirit, if you have a get up spirit, nobody and nothing can keep you down. It's okay to be sad and depressed for a moment, but we get back up, babe, and we keep fighting. We get up. Good night, knock at it. Good day, gorgeous. Hey, Denise. Who will win? Who will win what? But yes, it's morning. So it's morning on your side, Russ. Oh, it's morning. Okay. On my side right now, it is nearly 7. It is 6:44. Um, so yeah. Okay. Beautiful views in the background. Thank you, David. I don't think no one is trying to win anything. Hmm. Pink lips heart. Where are you? I'm in Thailand, in the Nonthaburi province. I just want to confirm, you guys can hear me okay, right? You guys can still hear me fine? You're so beautiful, woman. Thank you, Dan. John. Okay. All right, so I'm going to start with my questions. The first question, because I do see that I still have a bunch of comments, but I do want to also engage with these questions because I want your answers as well. The first question is, do you think, um, what do you think has changed the most about dating in the last decade, and how do you feel about it? So, within the last decade, what do you think changed the most about dating? In my opinion, in my humble opinion, I think dating became more transactional. Like everybody just is like it's like sex for money. It's basically prostitution essentially. I think that's what dating turned into. Um, and a job is a job. We're not saying it's not, but it's basically not that. You know what I mean? That's the label. It's like something casual. So in my opinion, over the last decade, I think people made access to them way too easy, both men and women. And so because of this easy access, there is this label that everybody is easy to get. And if you are not easy to get, you are labeled difficult. And so for me, in my opinion, the thing that has changed the most over the last decade is that sex became watered down to nothing when sex in fact is a really, really intense thing. And we have more than down to, oh, it's just sex. It's never just sex. I mean, never ever. You look beautiful. So, what do you think changed the most over the last decade in terms of dating? We have Nepal in the building. Are you asking if it's Nepal or are you saying you're from Nepal? This is Thailand. The view is beautiful. Thank you. I like you. Like you too, Liam. You see, somebody saying my sound is hollow. Starting from the bottom, now we're here. Starting from the bottom, now a whole crew is here, right? Starting from the bottom, now here. Starting from the bottom, now da, 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 da. Yeah, it would be hello because we don't have the right recording stuff. I wonder if it's like a screenshot of this. Let's take a screenshot of this moment. Um, Yes, nothing wrong with it. Starting from the bottom. Good morning, baby. Good morning. The beauty is enough. Best view, hands down. It's a beautiful view. I'm so grateful to be here. Who remembers when we moved in? Some of you have been with me since we've moved into this place. Some of you have even been with me since we've been in SA, right? So when we moved into this place, I remember saying, man, I stood up another apartment, which is further down the top in the lower levels, close to the pool. And it had this beautiful chandelier and everything was brand new. And then I got this apartment. Somebody was already stayed here. So, few like really tiny, like lived marks. But I was able to ask them to repaint the apartment and everything else. And I was like, man, I wish I got that other apartment. I would not change this apartment for any apartment in this building. Like, I feel like I have the perfect spot. I love this view, but that is what happens when you fall in love with where you are at. Now I wouldn't want that place down there with the beautiful chandelier, not even for a moment. Because I realize if I'm this high up, I don't hear the I don't hear the traffic all that much. I mean, I hear it, but not as much as if I would be down the lower levels. I get this beautiful view at night. Um, so yeah, but I think it comes with appreciating where you're at and looking at all the beauty of what it is that you do have. That's a word for somebody today. That's a word. Where you are at right now. Look at all the beautiful things that you have right now. That is a word. Somebody, come on, Jesus. Best view, handsome. Thank you, Russ. You are a very interesting person. I don't really know how to feel about that, but thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. I understand what you say. I always do. Oh, thank you, Byron. Feelings. Yes, lights are changing in the background. Right, it's coming in. The night is beginning to fall on us. And so the lights are coming in. Everybody's switching their light. They're busy cooking for their families. They're getting ready to get to bed. We are going to bed today at 8. So we're going to spend 1 hour on this live, which I think we are a couple of minutes in already. This is beautiful, for real. Wait, I have a question. But then again, I also see a whole bunch of responses. So let's do. Check, what country is she in? She is in Thailand, honey. I understand what you were saying. Feelings. Yes, lights are changing in the back. Never seen the sky change like that. Heart is beautiful. Even your lips are like hearts. My lip is like a heart. You don't read all the comments. I can't read every single comment, John. So I do skip some of the comments. And also, if I see that a comment is negative, I just skip it. That's the other thing. This is how you have so many YouTubers that get so emotional about people being negative in their comment section or saying mean things. I just simply don't read it. Or I just block the person. You know, that's what I do. Because you can revel in negativity or you can simply remove it. So I don't read every single comment. Hi, Taylor. Hi. Tyler. Hi. We attracted from our personalities that allow our strangers to improve our lives. People don't realize that. That is so true. Our personalities can either attract opportunities or but the other thing is also your personality can get you into the room, but then eventually you will show yourself and then that might take you out of the room as well. You know what I mean? Well, here's the other thing. I'm saying it wrong. Looks might get you into the room, but your personality will determine if you will stay in it. Your money might get you into the room, but your personality will determine if you will ultimately stay in that room. Your social standing might get you into the room, but who you are at your core will determine if you will stay in that room. Let the church say, do the things. Pink love is difficult. Pink love is difficult. Namaste. You are beautiful. Thank you, Red Queen. South African? Do you love black people? Why would I not love my own? I'm smiling with my eyes. Not yet. Jesus is Lord. I love you. I love you too. Yes, I came. I'm looking out the window. You here? Or you saying that you're at your house looking at your window? You very fit. I try to be. I need to get back to the gym, by the way. Now that I'm feeling so much better, right? Everything is feeling much better. I'm gonna get to the gym next week. It sounds long, far away, but I want to be off my things, if that makes any sense. Love is needed in happiness. That is true. But what is love? What is love to you? Because love to me is nothing but a verb. Hello, Hans. I like you very much. You are very beautiful. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. There is a lover. It is 4:44 a.m. Are you getting up, John, for work this early, or are you just laying awake this early? I couldn't stop thinking about you. I could stop thinking about you last night, or you like I couldn't stop thinking about me last night. Why? What happened? Bobby. Okay, I'm back from my workout. What did I miss? Okay, Bobby. Bobby's letting you guys know that he worked out today. Okay? Bobby came in here guns blazing. First of all, I'm coming from my workout. Where have you guys been? Okay? What have you been up to? Because I came from my workout. That's how Bobby came into this chat right now. Maybe that you had a good workout, Bobby. We were not working out. We were talking trash, Bobby. Our first question is, what do you think changed the most about modern day dating? That's the first question. In my opinion, was I said that everybody made sex way too easy for people to get, whether it's women or men. Like sex, access to that is way too easy now, and because everybody's handing it out like like sweet cakes, I think people think that now it's I don't have to do too much to get it, and if I have to do too much to get it, then you are difficult. So that's that, but also women also, in my opinion, a lot of women like, yo, you have to have your pockets together. Like, and I can understand there's a level of that, it makes sense to me, but a man doesn't have to take care of you fully. In my opinion, this is not on some the female chauffeurs, and it's not none about that. But a man that's not your man does not have to empty his pockets to be with you. That is just my opinion, and I stand on it. Now, if you're my husband, now we have a different story because you have to take care of your family, right? Alongside with me. But I cannot expect a man that's not my man by marriage or whatever to pay my rent, to do all the different things. If he wants to, sure, but to have that expectation of that man, no. So I think a lot of women have that expectation and a lot of men expect sex. So that changed dramatically over the last decade. And because of that, the dating situation is completely disrupted because of that. That's my opinion. You can tell me what yours is. Right, Russ? It's all part of life, babes. And shit, you're gonna get back up. You man, I just know before it's all part of it, you know? We're gonna tell these stories now. It is so cold in this apartment right now. You could be an actress, you think so? How should we do it? How should we do dating? First of all, we should understand that outside of a transaction, that's actually a human, right? And so, just like a man is not there as an ATM for me to just withdraw from, a woman is also not just there as a sex object for you to get pleasure from. So, it's to start looking at each other as individuals with dreams and hopes and values and aspirations for the future. If we take that out, because I think when we've started taking from one another, we took the humanity out of the whole thing. And now we just see each other as ways of pleasure or ways of living a better life, um, in my humble opinion. So, you think I should be an actress? How old are you? I am 38 years old. I'm nearly 14. What sports do you like? You know what's funny? I have some. I started watching basketball, and I actually do like it. Like the Spurs. The Spurs, they are it for me, my opinion. So I do like basketball. I don't really understand it all that much, but I love the energy of basketball. So the Spurs, they are pretty good. I like the Bulls. Um, they're pretty good as well. What is the Bulls? Is it Chicago Bulls? Um, yeah, like basketball. I really do like that now. Like the energy of the game. Like I really like that. I'm also into like watching. This is gonna sound weird, but black people run the 100 relay. Oh my God, the energy when black people, because you know, you know what I'm saying. I'm just there's nothing racist. This is really the truth for me. When I see black people run the 100 meters, oh, the pride that I have. My God, have you guys ever watched black women run the 100 meters or black men? There's just something. So for me, it's relays. Oh my God, it's just something about it. It's relays because I do also like running. So it's relays and it is basketball right now for now. How about yours, Bobby? It's a nice view behind you, right, Bobby? And look at everybody. It's getting darker now. It's getting darker now. Do you have PayPal? No, I do not. I do not have PayPal. How are you doing? I'm doing great. How about you? Nothing has changed other than the internet exposed. Well, that's another question. That's another question. Exposing everything. I grew up in the crack era, and you needed money to get a girl, so that's okay. That's as it is today. I do think you are actually right now. Now that I think about it, because I do remember women saying from back then, men used to take care of them. Like men used to pay their rent. Men used to do this and that. So I guess that didn't change as much. Maybe I just haven't experienced that. Maybe that's what I'm saying, you know. But you think the internet is what had an impact on modern day dating, which is funny because that's one of the questions that I wasn't going to ask as well. How did the internet and social media impact modern day dating as well? Because in my opinion, how that got influences, people would see these perfect couples online, and which we've discovered mostly are just a bunch of BS because people can put up a show. Like I can stand up here with some men and we like super in love. Whole time we're beating each other up in private. You know what I mean? We're cheating on each other, infecting each other with all kinds of STIs. So that could be the reality of the situation. But a 5 2 second clip, nobody's gonna know that. And so it's this perfect portray of what love is compared to the reality of something. And then because of that, you have comparisons. Now you have a real relationship, which is oftentimes boring. Like real relationships are not like all day long. These are the regular everyday people living regular everyday life. But you were seeing all this now. You think that your relationship is not healthy or it's not good because you guys are not as exciting. Whole time this is a whole entire production set to get you to follow them. You know what I'm saying? So for me, in that way, we started to compare reality with this glamorized version of what dating is. You know, you and the view are so beautiful. I want to screenshot, but it's weird. So I'll just give you a like, YouTube a like, and enjoy what I'm saying. You can take a screenshot. I'm okay with that. I don't have issues with that. How high are you up? So I'm on the 26th floor. Having a girlfriend makes having a wife tolerable. I know you didn't just come up and you didn't say all that. I know, under boss, you didn't just come up here and say all of that. But I guess, but I wonder if men really think that way. The men in the comment, under boss exposed y'all. He said, having a girlfriend makes having a wife tolerable. Like he doesn't really want to have a wife because it can't be a lot, but he needs her to cook and clean, take care of the children, and keep up this image of him being married. But it's okay to have a girlfriend to go back to some wife. Run me the logic, please, because I'm wondering if that's the actual logic of a lot of men. And the bush, there's a Lord up there looking at you. Warm feelings. I'm a new subscriber. Thank you, John. Let me pin this. Thank you, John. All right. Why are you doing it? Why am I doing what, sweetheart? King Solomon teaches us to have concubines and wives. What did Jesus teach you? Jesus was single. If you believe the Bible so much, what did Jesus teach you? Be a man of the cloth is what he taught me. See, look at the world and don't have a woman. Where have Jesus had a girlfriend? He was the most perfect person. Why don't you follow Jesus as example? Good seeing you again. Oh, love, Royalty, good to have you. Good morning. It's nice for sure. The city, what city is this? This is Thailand. I'm in the Nonthaburi province, which is about 20-minute train ride away from Bangkok. A few years ago, you would date a person a few times to get a feel of, the mood. Nowadays, it's like speed dating. One time and that's it. You know what it is, Robert? It's also this illusion that they will always be better. It's always and it also what happens is when we are on these dates, it's like that person just have to make one mistake, then it's over with. For me, if your mistakes are tiny, if it's like, for example, um, you don't really look like your profile, which men, can you guys stop this? You guys talk about women catfishing, but so many men are out here catfishing women too. The amount of men that are overweight that has a six pack in their profile, the Lord is watching you when you set that profile up. The Lord is watching you when you put that profile up and you put a photo of you from 10 years ago up, and then you say other women are catfishing, and then I come and I pull up on this date and I'm looking at a man that's literally definitely not the guy in the profile, but I'm sitting here because I'm like, that's something I can work with. But once you start lying, that's probably going to be the first and the last. Um, so, Robert, I do think people are a bit more selective now in that way. But I also think on the opposite side is people think that they are always better out there. So why would I settle for this person when I think that they could possibly be better out there? When in actual fact, oftentimes we skip over the best people for our lives because we think that they are better. The illusion of better options. You know what I mean? Because you can find better, and better people are often more money or better looks. Money doesn't buy you happiness, and looks fade. That girl is going to probably gain weight after motherhood, and we know how men feel about women gain weight, like it's not a real thing, right? Instead of thinking, if that's going to be a woman, she's probably going to have cravings during pregnancy. So the best thing I can do is to encourage her, baby, let's go work out together. You know what I mean? Whatever it is to keep this thing going. Or his money he might not be able to give you that kind of money every single time, but is he a great husband? Does he have ambitions? You know what I mean? But it's always like, no, they could be a better man with more money, or they could be a better woman with greater looks. And so we never satisfied. Okay? Let's go to another question. Give me one piece of old school dating advice that you think would help our dating situation today. So give me one piece of old school dating advice that you think can help the dating situation today. I think, in my opinion, I'm also asking but also answering from my perspective as a single woman. Let's just get there out of the way. um, I would think I wouldn't know necessarily old. Oh, I think it's old school, but actually court each other. Like actually, like Robert said, take some time to get to know somebody. You know what I mean? Like actually spend some time. Pick up a phone and call them. You know how people have those long, those long, what's some call it? Those telephone cords with the long lines. And people were on the phone with each other for hours on end. Call each other. Pick up a phone. Now you have for FaceTime, which I suggest you also do before you go on a date. That will save everybody a lot of time off of the better is one right there. But actually speak with people on the phone. Like this texting situation, we have lost our sense of connection. You know what I mean? Like speak to him on the phone, speak to her on the phone for hours, get to know each other. You know, go on actual dates. Like this texting all day long. What's your Instagram? What's your Snapchat? What's your pick up a phone and call me? Good morning. Hi. No, you are pure. I'm pure. Hmm. You cute. Good morning from Mexico. Ooh, we have Mexico. We have the Netherlands. We have Turkey. We have the U.S. We have South Africa. The United Nations. Welcome. We are having a meeting on stopping playing people's face when you're dating. That's the meeting. You're welcome to add some comments to the chat. Why should you keep laughing? Where are you from? I mean, what country? I am from South Africa. Hey, how are you? I'm doing great. How are you? Oh, thank you. Money do not play with me. I got a lawyer for that. Money do not play with me. I got a lawyer for that. Okay, so I guess if you get divorced one day, you are getting all your money back. We had a great question and answer in the Q&A the other day. I love intellectual Black women. I'm silly sometimes. So I don't know if you want to stick around. I love your beautiful smile. I thank you. Today, someone tell you that you were beautiful. You guys tell me I'm beautiful all the time. So thank you so much, love. Can I ask your age and height? I am 38 and I'm 5'3", 160 centimeters to be precise. Today, people are intellectually deprived. Let's do the gym. You know what's the other thing? Not being able to have deep conversations with somebody is such a turn off. Like if I'm getting to know you and I realize that you can't hold a conversation, I don't care how fine you are. I probably won't try to go on another date with you. Because if you cannot hold a conversation, what are we going to do for the rest of our lives? Look at your cute face. You're just going to be cute. That's all you're going to be. Attractive. That's all you're going to be. I cannot speak to you. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye. Like sweet cake. Good morning. Hello. Bonjour. Hi. Oh, okay. Somebody said I'm 33 and I'm 5'6". Sounds good to me. You decide. Whatever you decide. Actually, put the extra couple of inches. Make me 6 feet. I want to be 6 feet tall. I want to be 6 feet tall. Oh, that's the one. Somebody says relationships today lack substance due to social media, right? Integrity, substance, the sense of looking at another person and seeing the human and not a piece of something that you could just get from them, you know? And also social media portraying all this fluff, that's not really a lovely view. Thank you. Dakota, what's good? And that hit me. Oh, it did? Like divorce and you had to fight? Oi, oi, oi. You're mesmerizing. Hello from Dallas. Ooh, we have Dallas. I want to come to Dallas, Texas. That's one place I want to go. Dallas, Texas, Houston. It's Dallas, Houston. What's the other one? Austin, Texas. I've heard good things about Texas. I've heard that Southern men are apparently real gentlemen. That's what I've heard. How are you doing today? I'm doing good, Anna. I'm doing really good. How about you? We are going to bed at 8, so we have about 15 more minutes left. I hit the like. Thank you, Adam. Thank you so much, sweetheart. Hello from Sweden. What? We have Sweden. We have Turkey. We have the Netherlands. We have, what else do we have? We have a whole bunch of you from the US all over. We have South Africa in the house. Where else? Tell me where you're from. All right. Sakara Richardson is a runner from Dallas. Oh, she's from Dallas. And I was just talking about, somebody was asking earlier on what's my favorite sport. I said, have you ever seen Black women run the 100 relay or just a 100-meter race? Like, it's so exciting with this Black man or Black woman. And also, I like basketball as well. Just the energy of the game. I don't really understand it all that much, but the energy of the game, the Spurs, my favorite. I love the Spurs. Social media make people way more delusional, for sure. So what we do now is we have these standards of a person that we want in somebody based on some social media delusional thing that you've seen. Now you expect this real man, this real woman living real life to live up to some social media standard that it's not even real. That woman is pushing out her entire bottom, and now you think your girl needs to have a fat booty. It's like, she doesn't have that. Most women don't. But you're expecting her to have that now because you've seen it on social media and you follow all these girls with all these. Half of it is plastic, it's not even real. But now you're expecting a real woman to have that. And if she doesn't have that, you're willing to pass on real beautiful women with amazing personalities because she doesn't have a fatty. Are you okay? You're willing to pass out on amazing men because he's not 6 foot tall. Whole time, 6 foot tall, full of STIs. Not saying all guys 6 foot tall, is into that. Just to be clear. Just to be clear. But what I'm saying is we hold each other to standards based on what we are seeing, and half of it is not even real. Awesome view. Thank you, fitness game. Hi, everybody. So you believe in Yeshua, but you don't believe in religion. Interesting. Interesting. I'm in a place now. I'm not saying I'm questioning my faith, but I'm in a place now where I have so many questions. Like I have so many questions, and this comes from a person who has been indoctrinated into Christianity from the day that I set foot on this planet. But I have so many questions. I have so many questions, and so I believe there's a God. I believe there's something powerful because there's no way with everything that I've survived that I would be here. You know what I mean? So I know that much that there had to be something way bigger that's keeping me alive, right? But in the whole, the other parts of it, it just doesn't make sense. And that's the whole premise of Christianity is that you just have to believe it. Like that's literally the whole premise. Is you just have to believe it. That's what makes it real. Good morning. Hello, Chris. Do you have Facebook or Instagram? I don't have. I have Facebook, but I'm just using it. I deleted my main Facebook account. I mean, I have like a tiny one now that I just opened up a couple of, I think last year or so. But that's simply just to get to some groups so I can join some activities here in Thailand. So I'm not really active on those two. And I deactivated my Instagram a while ago. What happened to being yourself, right? Today's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, fitness game. Hi, hello. Greetings from Argentina. So you guys see we have the United Nations in the house today. Argentina, Sweden, Turkey, the Netherlands, South Africa. We have the whole of the, not the whole, but we have Dallas, we have Montana, we have, thank you guys so much for hanging with me. Back in the day, people mind their business and their relationship. That's the other thing, right? Is I think we've lost this sense of privacy. Is that not true? Right? We've lost sense of privacy. And what gonna lie, as women, we normally ask our girlfriends to give us some advice on dating. Because oftentimes dating today is really confusing, but I think that's also our downfall. Because now you're trying to introduce this man to them after you have told them all the trash he put you through, and they already have a perception of him now. And now we have everybody in this relationship having an opinion about something. And so I do agree with you, Russ. Relationship is definitely everybody's in each other's business for sure. Wow, you're beautiful. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Corey. Washington State. Washington. Now we can talk about you. Washington State. We have Dallas, Texas. We have Montana. I feel like we have Toronto, but that's more like Canada. So thank you guys so much for hanging with me. I appreciate you. We have Ayman from South Africa. I got new hair. We took the braids out, honey. We took the braids out. I wasn't sure about this, but I was like, you know what happened? Go and look at my post, please. The trauma that I've been through over this weekend, the financial trauma that I've been through, first of all, and then yeah. Just please go look at my post. You're gonna laugh. How are you feeling at this moment? Whenever I hang with you guys, David, and I always tell you guys, remember, go and live your real life. Social media is nothing. This is not real life. This is some random girl on the internet talking a whole bunch of trash. Um, but go and live your real life. But whenever I get to spend time and read some of your comments and just interact for a moment, I always feel better about that. You're 34 today. Oh, Okay, well, happy birthday. I wish you many more. You are here for a reason. Um, I hope that you make your day special. I hope you know that your life is worth living and all the good things. The outside world was not, actually, let me go up, allowed in our relationship. It was just you and your mate or spouse. Do you think so? Or do you think people were just a bit more secretive back then because they wanted to portray some, a level of a secrecy? Because I know if you think about it now, like I hear so many grandmas now coming out and telling the horror stories about what it was like to be married to their husbands. Um, but back then they needed their husband so badly, so they stayed in these abusive relationships or these relationships where the man had a whole family in another state. But they kept quiet because they wanted to keep the peace and they needed the husband. So do you think that that had something to do with it, or don't you think it had something to do with it at all? My heart melts every second I stay in this stream. You're beautiful. If it is unmatched, I would walk on lava for you, my queen. Oh, thank you. That is so sweet. Happy birthday to you. This is what I love about this chat, and I think I said it yesterday as well in the other live. There's so much encouragement and so much love happening even towards each other in the chat. And so, Ayman, thank you so much for wishing Fitness Game a happy birthday as well. I appreciate you. David, that's correct. Please go, David, and go and Google. David, what do you guys want me to say? Do you guys want me to stand against something to show you how tall I am? Like, I don't know which one to say, David. I'm trying to figure out who will lie about their height. Like, I know men lie about their height because women value height. But why would I say I'm shorter than about that? Isn't that the opposite? Like, don't women want to be a little bit taller? Being 5'3", I'm short. I have to sometimes climb up on my cupboards to get to certain things. In other apartments, I couldn't get to stuff. So I didn't live. If anything was on the top shelves, I just knew I was never able to do that. I knew that those shelves would just be empty unless I stood on something and jumped and threw stuff in there. Do you think that's a really good life to live? So why would I lie about that? My advice is to not rush it. Now let's get into this, Robert, because because the thing about it, people will tell me you're getting older, you're never gonna get married, you're never gonna have a child. Like you're getting older, and I'm being told also not to rush. And I promise you, I'm with you on this one. Because somebody said the other day, I read a quote, it's better to marry late than to marry wrong. And I fully agree with that, right? So no rush, right? But yeah, I don't know what to say. No man or woman is perfect, I agree. But you can't be perfect for you. I agree, nobody's perfect. It's about deciding what you're willing to stay for, right? And the things that you stay for are things that you can work at. But don't stay for cheating. Don't stay for lies. Don't stay for abuse. Don't stay with somebody who have no ambition and it's okay to see you struggle. Like don't stay for any of those reasons, you know? But if it's somebody who's just, maybe they are an ambivert, except maybe you are an extrovert and you like to go out all the time and they might need some time to recoup. That's a good enough reason to stay because you guys balance each other out, right? Small things like maybe he's not great at that, but you can teach him that. Maybe she's not good at that, but you can teach her that, right? Small things you can work on, but those bigger things, it's okay to say it. You know what? Let's back it up. That's okay. Happy birthday! You see? Oh man, I like it when you guys do that. Fitness, I hope you feel all the love in the chat tonight. Yeah, but I'm not gonna do that with you the whole time. What's the most valuable skill to possess in a world like today? Authenticity. Authenticity, hands down. Because people are going to tell you who you need to be. The world will tell you that you were not good enough in subtle ways. It will tell you that you don't belong. It will tell you that you need to conform so you can fit into a room. But to be authentically yourself in a world that will constantly tell you to be somebody different, that's the most, in my opinion, it's the most valuable skill to have in this world today. And to stand on that. And I'm not talking about being rude. There's a difference. Because some people you say like, this is just who I am. No, if you are destructive and rude to other people, that cannot be who you are because you might get yourself, checked. But just to be, if you're a little quirky, if you are a little weird, if you, it's okay to be those things, you know? Aw, thank you guys for showing my fitness so much love. How are you feeling at this moment? And why just David? We have Australia. Come on, guys, let's go back over the list. We have Australia, we have Turkey, we have the Netherlands, we have the US, we have SA. What else do we have? Come on. Everybody's in the chat today. Welcome. Hi. Just breezing through. Thanks for breezing through. Appreciate you. Hey, 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 Elijah. Welcome, welcome. Thank you for just checking in and then flowing back out. We appreciate you. Describe what feels like. Describe. Maybe there's something. Maybe you want to just check that for me again. Describe what you like most? Is love your most appreciated emotion you have experienced? Is love the most appreciated emotion you have experienced? Consideration. I don't know if that makes any sense, but consideration to me. Consideration to me is probably the most. Um, I appreciate that. If somebody considers me in a situation, I think I feel most appreciated. Um, so yeah, let's drink some water. David, I'm going to strengthen. I'm going to take you out. I love a fat butt. I have dated slim women too. I appreciate the difference. Mm. Yeah, I wouldn't know, right? I wouldn't know the difference for men. Like I wouldn't know as a man, as they call me. I am a man, but as a woman, I wouldn't know what the difference is between a slim woman and a thick woman. I wouldn't know the difference. Um, but what I am saying is, okay, then I guess it doesn't matter then because if there's like a clear difference in how yeah. Let me not speak on what men like because I don't know what you guys like. God, you guys change your minds every 2 seconds anyway, so what I know. I'm feeling okay, David. How about you, my love? We have California in the house, and we're gonna talk about the U.S. We have Montana, we have California, we have Dallas, Texas, we have just like New York. We got New York. What's up, son? You need a nap, David. If David says, "Go," you need a nap. That's what you do need is a nap. I do need a nap, David. I'm gonna go to bed in the next. Now it's gonna be 35 minutes. So I'm gonna take a nap, David. I'm gonna take a good. I love napping. I love a good nap session. So that's one of my things. If I date again and I find an amazing partner, like scheduling a date, like baby, let's take a nap together. Like, how about you come over? We have our favorite sex. We watch a movie, and then we just take a nap together. That sounds perfect to me. That sounds like a date to me. Just nap together. She's such an amazing woman, such a beautiful flower. She's loved and appreciated. Comment, like, and subscribe. Support the lady, lovely angel. She definitely fell from heaven. Oh, this is sweet. Let me pin this too. Oh, this is sweet. Thank you. Thank you, Chat Fitness. Happy birthday, love. You look, your look is fine. Both hairstyle, both hairstyles are nice. Oh, okay. Thank you. I mean, as you guys know, obviously I have natural hair, right? And so that's just resting. She's sleeping right now. She's like a little seed that's tucked into the soil. She can grow because all these braids did a lot of damage. I love your channel. Thank you, Slam. Okay. He says, David says, I'm still growing. He said, I'm still growing. David, I'm still growing, babe. Yeah, I'm still growing. I'm growing. I definitely am. Thank you so much. You worried about me? Why are you worried about me, David? I'm okay, babe. But thank you for your concern, but I'm okay. I had a good dinner. I'm spending time with some good people. I'm drinking my water and minding my business, as always. Let's actually take another sip. Are you back? Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, love. It's okay. You don't know. It's okay, David. Take care. Have a beautiful day. Okay, love. Bye. Stay well. Oh, you are all light. Oh, you guys will make me want to pin all the messages. Thank you, Michael. You have to. You have to. I said this in another video. I said, when you are getting to know people, because we live in a generation where people lie so much for no reason, I don't know. Can somebody riddle me this? Why are people lying so much? What is up with all the lies? Riddle me that. What is going on with all the lies? And so, what I have to do, love, loyalty, loyalty, I have to season the questions a little bit. I can ask you the same question. Do you have a wife? Differently. Is there somebody who has signed a marriage certificate at some point with you that has not signed any other documentation? At some point, did you say yes to somebody and you guys did not say no to each other officially? You know what I mean? Like you season the question. It's the same question. You just season it. But the beautiful thing is you gotta season it and then throw it at them when they don't expect it. Because if they expect it, they're gonna give you the perfect answer. You gotta season it and then you throw it in where you don't expect it. Because once you just it's like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You are. You know what I mean? It's good. Gotta do it. Men do the same with women. Like season it and then throw it back in her. And go like, okay, we're playing, girl. Thank you so much. Men and women can be difficult. Uh, just go find somebody that's solid. If it was that easy to just go and find somebody that's solid, I think most people would be with somebody that's solid. It is not that easy. I think that's the whole thing. So it's not that easy to find somebody solid. You see what I'm saying? But I feel you. I feel you. What should be at the foundation of every relationship? Loyalty. Loyalty. Loyalty should be the foundation of every single relationship because that will set the standard for where you guys are about to go. Because loyalty encompasses a lot of things. Loyalty is consideration, right? And so because I consider you, I will take care of the house, I will take care of the babies, I will take care of you, right? Loyalty is because because I'm loyal to you, I will not sleep with other people and compromise your health because I'm loyal to you and I respect our relationship. Because I'm loyal to you, I'm gonna make sure that the children are taken care of. As a man, I'm gonna make sure that my house is well taken care of. My wife is taken care of. My children are good. They have an education. All those different things. So loyalty for me is at the core of everything because it encompasses so much. Love, I think, is something that we kind of confuse, like with the feeling. Love is nothing but a verb. Because I love you, I'm going to do this. I might not like doing it. I might not like to do it, but because I love you, I'm going to do it. And so love is a verb, not a feeling. All those fuzzy feelings we've feeling is nonsense. It's literally just dopamine levels that are all over the place. It's literally all that it is. And then reality, and I think this is why a lot of people leave relationships because reality sets in, and reality is boring. Reality is spending a Friday night with somebody and watching your favorite show, and it's quiet, and you guys are just spending time. Now you're looking on social media and some girl with her man on a jet ski somewhere doing the absolute most. Now you're like, why are we not on a jet ski somewhere in the middle of paradise? Whole time they were fighting for the last 20 minutes, but you get to see a 5 minute clip. I'm a Taurus. Don't come for me. I'm a Taurus. See, you gotta season it. You have the same question, you cut it a million ways. Season it with different types of seasoning, and then you chuck it at them. But the trick is catch them off guard. Because if you don't, then they're gonna lie. You gotta catch them off guard with it, you know? And once that answer is contradictory, then it's time to pack it. You're funny. I'm just a little silly sometimes. This is why somebody said, I like an intellectual black woman. I'm like, you're probably in the wrong place because I like to have fun. I'm goofy, and I think that's what I'm always saying. I cannot be with a serious man. Like a serious man will not have a time over here. Like I will look at a serious man like, sir, you're at the wrong house. Okay? Because we have a time over here. We laugh at silly stuff. I like stand-up comedy. Um, I love laughing. And oftentimes laughing does come with the silliness. Okay, let's add another question to this to the mix. What's one dating trend like ghosting or breadcrumbing that you think adds to the confusion of modern day dating? So, what's one um, dating trend like ghosting or breadcrumbing that you think that adds to the confusion and the absolute frustration of dating? The other day, I'm on Bumble, by the way, and the other day I wanted to up there to say I hate it here. I was like, okay, let's not say that. But I literally wanted to say like I hate it here. I just have to be here because I need to find a husband. But I was like, okay, don't do that. Don't do that. So I seasoned it a little bit. This is why we work with seasonings. I seasoned. I said, okay, I believe that despite what's happening with the dating situation right now, that a beautiful love story is being written for me and my special person. Essentially saying dating is trash, but I still have hope. Yeah. Oh, thank you. True indeed. Love, love. Okay. So let's do one last question, and I think I'm gonna call it a day. Actually, I was gonna do 30 minutes, but I think I'm gonna call it a day. Let's do one more question, see how that goes, and then maybe we call it a day. What do you think? Let's do one more question, and then see how it goes, and then we call it a day. Because I think we had a good time tonight. I had a good time. I don't know about you, but I had a good time. Let's do one more question. What is a lesson? What is a funny or unexpected lesson that you've learned from navigating the modern day scene? What's a funny lesson? Ooh, for me, that men can catfish you too. That men can catfish women too. Dating multiple people at once, no clarity. Okay, so for you, that's the modern day dating thing that's kind of throwing you off. Dating multiple people at one time with no clarity. Um, relation to the game, it can't appreciate anyone like you can't appreciate anyone like that. Take your time. Don't change. Don't chase waterfalls. Falls like TLC. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Da, da, da. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I know people are saying don't put all your eggs in one basket, date multiple people, but baby, I cannot no, because when I date, I like to be myself fully, and you know, doing that with multiple people, then I'm going on this date, then I have to get dressed and cute and then go to this date, and it's way too much. So I agree with you. One person at a time, and they eliminate themselves so quickly, babe. Oh, Lord help us. Okay, my love is leaving. Okay, I'm hanging with you a little bit longer. Somebody's saying it adds to confusion when women talks crazy around ladies, but the man not like the way she says something to shut up friends. You don't know. Like, let me figure out what is. As a confusion when women talks crazy around ladies. Okay, so when women talk, they girlfriends, they are crazy, they talk like wild or whatever. But when they're around a man, they're like soft spoken and cute and like, um, oh, I see. Stop breaking us up. I need to go, y'all, for real. Can we get a 14-minute extender today? Really? You think we should hang for another 40 minutes? God, don't kill me. I need to go to sleep. How do you meet people? So my friend said, and I absolutely agree with her. Back when I was in Hong Kong, she said, Denise, if you can just dress cute, go and hang out in the type of places where the kind of men that you like are. Like for example, I don't like the men that dress like they 5 years old. I don't know if you know that, but men that dress like with several patterns and like okay, let me not do that. But go to the places where the kind of men that you are interested with hang, like lounges or like, you know, cigar lounges or whatever it might be. Like if those are the type of men that you see yourself with, like go and hang out at those type of places. Go whatever. Have lunch at these type of places. You just have to be visible for men to see you. Your dating will be better if you do that. But me, that I told you guys, I might seem like, but I'm actually a little bit shy, right? I enjoy spending time on myself. Don't get me wrong. I'm not a person that enjoys having dinner, lunch by herself. I actually enjoy that. But to go there with the prospect of a man seeing me, I don't want to do that. And so that's probably what's keeping me from meeting men. But right now I'm on dating apps, and I hate it. It's not a good time. It's not fun. What about you? How do you meet people in the wild? So yeah, women don't give good dating advice. Hmm. Hmm. Give me an example. Because some of my girlfriends are giving me really good advice. I just haven't listened to them sometimes, and that's why I got my heart broken. But I do think if you want to have dating advice, you have to listen to the opposite sex giving dating advice. Like, for example, if I want to have dating advice on how to date a man, I shouldn't listen to a woman about that because a woman is not a man. I should listen to other men to know what is it men are interested in. If you want to know dating advice on how to get women or how to keep a woman or everything else, you have to listen to what women are saying instead of listening to your guy friends who's telling you how to date. In that way, it makes sense. You saying most women think life is like a Disney Channel movie. I don't know. My friends keep it real with me. Like my friends keep it 100. There were times that I was trying to turn things into Disney movies, and my friends were like, "Be for real." But I'll be like, "No, maybe he's just a little lost by now. Maybe he just needs a little bit more." My friends are like, "No, girl, you deserve better. Let it go. Let it go." So depends on the kind of what you're talking about. But most of my friends keep it real with me. She never tells the truth about her body. You get to decide whatever, babes. You get to decide. But I don't think I'll be able to hang 40 minutes. So, but let's do five. I can do five more, maybe. Let's do five more. But you have to answer my questions. You guys are saying love loyalty. You are saying I should stick around. Let's do 5 more minutes. Let's do one more question. In your opinion, what does it take to meet your person? What does it take if you want to meet a special person? If you want to meet somebody that you can take into the future with you, what do you think you should possess to get that person? What do you think you should possess to get that person? Oh my goodness, what qualities do you think? This is how I know I'm getting old. Because once I sit too long, my whole body what's the word? It locks up. It locks up. That's how you know. When grammar. Baby, just get that tone, get that, baby, get the English, baby. Just get the, ah, get my knees. So yeah. If not, I think we can go. This was lovely, friends. I always enjoy spending time with y'all. It was a fun live as always. So thank you so much for hanging with me, and I'll see you in